What's up, everybody? Trad West Podcast. Gonna do a little reacting here. Let's check in on how lefties are doing in America lately. So we have this on X from Savannah Hernandez, and let's take a look.
So, you just finished the Smash Room. How was it?
It was everything I could have ever dreamed and hoped for.
What were you thinking about when you were smashing? What did you smash?
The patriarchy.
You Trump! Oh,
Oh, did that feel good, bro? Like, how can anybody be on the side with these people? They're absolutely insane. And this is a grown ass man. But hey, he's still masking in 2025. He's probably not long for this world, if I had to take a guess. And it's just unstable and deranged. If that's the side of people you're siding with, maybe take a look in the mirror. Maybe you have the wrong worldview. But let's keep watching. I'm sure it's just going to get better.
that's where I'm at.
How'd that feel?
Well, it feels good. I mean, woo.
What did the watermelon mean to you?
Well, I'm autistic and bisexual, and I don't want to be put on a registry, and I don't want my data to be used illegally by RFK, and I don't want to be shipped off to
Fat camp. Is she going to say fat camp? I'll say it. Fat camp is probably where she's worried about being shipped off to.
a health farm by RFK that he's gonna, he plans to put us all on.
I haven't heard this one, but that sounds pretty damn base to me. Let's make fat camp great again. I'm gonna have to go watch Heavyweights. I haven't watched that in a while. I'm feeling skinny, Tony. Good Lord. I bet she is worried. She is worried. She can't be gluttonous. Worried she'll have her weight restricted. Which, I'm not saying it should be forced, but it would be a good thing.
And similar to like the
What's she gonna say? Chat? Is she gonna say concentration camps, Nazis? I'll put $1,000 on it.
I shouldn't say similar, like it's a health farm version of the concentration camps in Alligator Alcatraz, and nobody deserves to be in concentration camps. That's Nazi shit. I didn't realize how much was literally pent up inside my body until I let it out, and I was
Well, that's because you don't work out, fatty. Like, these people, I get their pent up aggression because they don't fucking exercise. It's what I tell people all the time. Not to get on my soapbox about working out, but it's free therapy. And that's what these people need. It's free therapy. A run, hell, even a walk, a lifting session. It clears your mind. But that's why you don't see a lot of people on the right. They tend to be a little more health conscious. That's why you don't see them spazzing out and needing a rage room. What the hell this is called. Go work out instead of smashing a watermelon with a lightsaber.
like, oh my God, I started kind of shaking afterwards.
There's a lot of rage behind the lack of bodily autonomy that they're allowing as opposed to what they're not doing for children.
There's a lot of rage behind murdering babies. Sorry, we're not allowing you to murder babies as much.
And they're forcing them to have children, pretty much, by not allowing abortion in a lot of...
You're forced to have children. Forced. It's zero accountability from people on the pro-choice side. That's why I do not side with pro-choice people at all. Zero accountability and personal responsibility. You have sex, it can lead to a pregnancy. Newsflash. Is that groundbreaking news? Sex leads to babies? That's the point of it. It's the point of sex.
States. And in addition to that, I have many trans friends that are afraid to even walk outside.
What were you smashing the anger out for today?
Everything, like our rights being taken away slowly but surely.
What rights? You don't have a right to murder innocent people, innocent unborn babies. You don't have a right to do that. Sorry.
And not even slowly, pretty quickly, actually. And, just the blatant disrespect of our Constitution and of our laws as a society. Right now, I think I'm most worried for the immigrants in our country. I'm really angry by how demonized they get. That's I would say the first step to any,
Oh, this guy's got a sledgehammer in the back, kicking it up a notch. No lightsabers for him. At least they got rules. Wear PPE. They're being safe. Respect yourself and others. Listen to the marshals. Marshals. I bet this is just random people in tack gear that think they're a marshal. Don't wreck the lanes on purpose anyway.
so like ethnic cleansing and, that things of that nature.
And right now, undocumented immigrants, it is not illegal. This is not legal advice. From what I understand, it is not illegal to be undocumented.
It's not illegal. Then she's, whoa, wait. This isn't legal advice because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. These people they live in an alternate universe. Like, really? They live in an alternate reality.
I think we have a right to the pursuit of happiness in this country. So that's like right there in the, I don't remember I don't know if it's called the Constitution, the Bill of Rights or something, but I've heard it before.
What did you smash today?
I just took rotten fruit and I threw it at the photographs. That was good for me. That's what I want. And scream. I screamed a lot.
On a personal level, how has the Trump admin affected you?
I can't say that I've lost a lot because of it other than sleep and
Okay, a little bit sane at least. At least she's not making up lies. Like, he stripped all my rights away. Dare we say we've had a reasonable crazy person? She's at least admitting, well, honestly, it hasn't affected me that much other than my own sleep because I'm deranged.
and I'm very stressed and I'm anxious and it's just hurting the quality of my life and my enjoyment of my retirement.
Who are you voting for in 2028 if you could choose?
I know she's not going to run for president. I know neither of them are going to run for president, but either Jasmine Crockett or AOC. I would be so cool if either one of them ran for president. I know they don't want to do it, but I'm like, please. So yeah, we need a progressive. We need a very much progressive, and we need a woman. We need somebody, or at least somebody with a uterus. Somebody who does not identify.
What? We need a woman, or at least someone with a uterus.
Is a cis white male in the White House, preferably somebody who identifies as female and progressive as all get.
So they're fine with a white male, technically. They just can't identify as cis. I turn 35 soon, maybe I'll run, and I'll run as a transgender. They have to believe me.
Out.
All right. So that was interesting. Let's go ahead and check in on the reactions they have to the Sydney Sweeney ad because, hey, she was interviewing him on more stuff, but these people just need to work out. Their stress levels would go down way more. They wouldn't have all this pent-up aggression and need to smash watermelons with lightsabers and sledgehammers. But let's see what they have to say about the Sydney Sweeney ad. I bet it's more Nazism and eugenics.
Sweeney ad, have you seen it?
Oh, yes, I have.
What are your thoughts?
Trying to calm myself, but that would Sydney Sweeney has good really, like, the eugenics in that, it's dripping with it, and I'm like
clockwork. I can read these people's minds. I didn't watch this beforehand.
No.
When you saw it, what did you think of?
I mean, I thought, it was disgusting. I think it's just showing what kind of country we're turning into. It's white supremacy at the end of the day. That's what this ad is representing.
Attractive white women being in ads is white supremacy and Nazism and eugenics. You realize white people are a minority across the world? Do you realize that? White people are a minority across the globe. Yeah, eugenics, because she's in a fucking American Eagle ad for genes. She has good genetics, is what they're implying. Unlike these people, which it's not so much their genetics, they're just slobs and they don't work out and they eat whatever the hell they want. Her shirt says eat trash, so that's probably what she does. She's like a raccoon.
I didn't see it, but I have heard quite a bit about it, and a lot saying that it's slighted towards like eugenics and comparing the blue jeans to blue jeans, blue blood, white hair, or not white hair, but like blonde hair, blue eye.
Targaryens. Targaryen genetics, the white hair. Uh-oh. We got some Game of Thrones action going on here.
And there's been a lot of comparison to that. I think it's absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, she's blonde hair, blue-eyed, white woman, very cute. And a lot of things she's been doing online have been a little bit questionable. It seems that she's definitely been, pandering to a certain group of men online.
I've seen parts of it, not the whole thing.
Yeah, newsflash, fat lady. Men like attractive women. Men like fit, attractive women. Oh my God, shocking revelation we have here. Beyonce was in one, I'm quite sure. Was there a problem there? She's an attractive black woman. I didn't rage out because Beyonce, a black woman, attractive black woman, was in an ad. But I'm sure if Lizzo, the epitome of health, was in the ad, you go, girl, slay queen.
I understand why people are offended. Whatever the intentions were, the impact is very problematic.
It's not acceptable to begin with. So
Yeah. And I've been seeing a lot of people online being like, okay, well, if we ran the same ad with a black woman, it would be interpreted differently. What are your thoughts on that?
my thoughts on that is that, a black woman probably wouldn't use the same inflection. And, they didn't do that. So, they can say what ifs all they want. But the fact of the matter is they used a white woman to send a very specific message.
What about you?
I definitely think if it were a black woman, it would send a different message. Specifically because that's the world that we've created, that we've grown up in. And so by specifically using a white person, it completely disregards everything that we've spent the last centuries working towards. And so that just it rubs us the wrong way.
A company like American Eagle, not surprised. And I think any, thinly veiled, whatever they're trying to put out is not very thinly veiled at all. And people can see through it. And so hopefully with enough outrage, companies will be afraid to put those types of messaging out.
I get both sides of the argument. Like, she's talking about like actual genes, but then I get the other side saying like, oh, but like this could be like a play on words for like something else. But like honestly, I think there's just so much more going on in the world that like an ad about Sydney Sweeney isn't something that we need to pay attention to.
Hey, finally, another reasonable person. You can tell she doesn't quite want to offend everyone else that's in there because they would ostracize her in a second if they heard what she's saying. But oh, reasonable. It's a fucking Blue Jeans ad, okay? Is there any other race other than white people that just have this guilt, shame, and they hate other white people? I don't think there is. It's like white people are the best at hating white people. Fat people, generally, the fat girls are jealous that she's an attractive white girl.
It's this, and it's actually fighting for people's rights and committing to kicking out Donald Trump and J.D. Vance and RFK Jr. Because they are fucking everything up. So I think that ad is like, I get it. People are outraged, but that's not what we need to be paying attention to.
All right. There you have it. The current state of the left. And again, I doubt any leftists are watching this channel, but if they are, these are your people. Maybe you need to switch sides because you can't look at any of those videos I just played and I give these a like. You can't look at any of these videos I just played and say, "Oh yeah, I'm on the correct side." These are all stable people. All stable people. Again, you can read their minds. Nazi, concentration camp. This one's afraid she's going to get sent to fat camp. She could use fat camp. I'll say it. I'll be the asshole. I've had a lot of fat women remove me from social media over some of my posts, which weren't even that bad, out of all the shit that I post. Trolling and shit posting. The one that stirred up the most rage and people removed me was the post I made about Tinder needing to add a weight filter since they added a height filter. And that's not me hating you if you're fat. I don't hate fat people. I say what I say. I'm looking out for your best interest. It's not sustainable for a long, happy life to be obese. I'm not even talking like you're a little chubby or a little overweight. Okay? I'm talking about people that are obviously obese and gluttonous. And why is RFK pushing health? Because you're a strain on the healthcare system when you're a fat slob, okay? And again, if that's what you choose and you just tell me, hey man, I don't like to work out and I like food too much. Respect. You're at least honest and taking accountability, not making excuses and coping for your weight. So we'll end this one here. Just want to see the current state of the left right now. None of them work out, so they have all this pent-up aggression. And they like to take it out on watermelons. And scream. Temper tantrums. These are grown-ass adults, mind you. This is what's hilarious. And other than the old guy and the one old woman, they all seem like they're probably like millennial or younger. But still grown-ass adults. The dude looked like he might be a boomer. And he's out here screaming. Grow up. Grow up.